Okay then, hello there everyone. Apologies for the delay, scuff be scuffing. If you don't know me by now, you're about to, so... Oh, wait, what? Isn't that supposed to... Wait, does that not... Hold on. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna need to find a workaround for that one. Okay, regardless. Hello everyone. Hold on, let me just take a seat. Things have been a bit hectic, as you can probably tell by now. Couldn't even get seated properly up until this point. Okay, hello, welcome. Today we shall be playing some GuildWars 2. It is one of my favorite games of all time, along with Warframe. And I'm just gonna put it out there. My standards for games are high, so you can expect a good time with this one. Without any further ado though, let me just hop on in. There we go. Side note, Chroma is making you feel things. I know the one who grips host is turning on something in you. Oh, you read that part! Oh, you poor summer child. Why am I stuck? What is going on? Oh, hold on, I think the camera's a bit off. Yeah, I think that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the camera was off. I was so worried I had to install the driver again. This is what happens when things are not prepared in time. There we go. So, Guild Wars 2, my favorite game of all time. It has been a while since I played it. However, I do have a few tasks for the day. For once, the French person is talking more. Oh. Wait, you mean in Limbus or... I'm confused. Who's the French person? You're gonna have to illuminate me on that one. Limbus. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Mayor Salt, once he starts going, oh boy, you better watch out. He is going to yap your ears off once he starts. You have been warned. So yeah, I do have this nice little home here. However, there is an event, if I remember correctly. Let me just pull it up. That's either about to start or about to end-ish. Hold on, let me just find out where it is. That's the shoulder cape stuff. These are a little loot. Starting August 11th, track down... Oh my god, they're adding... they're adding Jimothy. That one raccoon. Okay, ain't that good job. Where was it? Okay, the community contest. There it is. Let me just bring it up. So, the Guild Wars 2 community contest launches next week. Okay, to celebrate, we're holding the Homestead Design Contest on our official Discord channel starting July 30. Conjure your best designs to either Homestead map and start snapping some screenshots. There is no specific theme, so let your creativity run wild. Then submit your screenshots for peer review and the chance to win gems. I want those gems, if in case it wasn't obvious. So, while that is going on, there will apparently also be Twitch drops over for Guild Wars 2, so I'll definitely be streaming that in the future as well, so people can get the drops. The base game, by the way, is free, so if you have even the slightest interest in trying out a new RPG, maybe even a new MMO, maybe both, do give this a go. It's very good. So it will start the beginning entry period and on July 13 and up until August 11. That's from when that's the time period I have to submit my design creation. Now, for anyone who is new to GuildWars 2 in general, you probably don't know this, but I was one of the first people who posted a homestead. So basically this customizable area, I was one of the first people who posted a fairly interesting designed one, and it was a huge labyrinth. Now don't get me wrong, I like this thing I have going on right now, but I feel like we can do better. I feel like I can do more. So that is exactly what I am going to be doing. I plan to make a giant jumping puzzle, a giant death trap. Perfect for trapping my friends when they visit. All you need to know is this is not a clanker. God damn it, Nox. I mean, you're not wrong with that. Actually, no, you are still wrong with that. Because I'm pretty sure no one's touched her in that way. And lived. God damn. But yeah, I do believe I want to go to the other homestead. But that does mean I'll need to do a few changes here real quick. Give me a sec. Be right back. Since this might show up my files, let me see. Okay, yeah, it's fine to show. Just want to make sure it won't show every single file I have on the PC while I look at this. So, these are the homesteads I have. I do not have the original one with the thing. So that is something that I do want to change. But we will just be heading, change the active, Cosmos Island. Now the reason I want this place to be the thing is because I happen to know in the middle is a very special area in the middle of this island, which allows for some very funny shenanigans with how you build stuff. And that's exactly what I will be doing. So, I'll just enter my busy bee mode. I'll start collapsing everything like the apocalypse. Since I will be needing all of the space for my dreaded creation. I think I got most of the furniture. Yeah, most of it. Okay. There we go. Gonna need the torches as well. Okay, I think that'll do it. So, the teleportation point is over here. So this is where people will be starting out. Now I have to make sure I lock this down so people don't escape. Wall. I'm gonna take a page out of someone's book and just start building some very, very powerful walls. Okay. Wait, didn't I enlarge this one? Hold on. Yeah, it's enlarged, okay. Just gonna make sure there's no spaces the victims, sorry, the guests will escape to. Can't have that now, can we? Also, don't worry, this is just the preliminary part of the labyrinth. I have my assortment of tips and schemes going on after all. Can people go underneath the walls? That's something I need to check for. It does not seem like it's possible, but... Actually, I think this is fine for now. Alrighty then. Back to B mode. We'll definitely need a ceiling. I don't want people escaping after all. Oh, give me a sec. Things are once again not working as I'd like them to. There we go. Now I can see chat and everything. Good. So, what should I do? Oh, this is perfect. Because this one leaves me space to meddle with them up here as well. Okay. Okay, they cannot sneak into the cracks. That's perfect. Yisang. Yeah, he's gonna be appearing quite a bit there. Oh yeah, how far are you in Kanto 2? I'm curious. Because there were quite a few twists in that one. Let's grab that. Okay, so I'm gonna need more walls. Wait, was it Rhodia? Oh yeah, it was. That's Kanto 3. I keep forgetting Rhodia's. I don't know, for some reason it just didn't stick with me. Yeah, I'm gonna be pulling this, these beauties out again. Nox probably is familiar with this decoration in particular. I have used it in the first puzzle I ever made. The entire level was just these. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I expected exactly that reaction when you saw this. And for very good reason. Okay, so 7. I'll just use the same settings. Then okay, do it number 7. Wait, will it actually be this big? No, okay. Just a slight minute error. Understood. Thing is, I have to angle them just right. I think it can go a bit closer, maybe. Yeah, I feel like there's some wiggle space here that really shouldn't be. Or, hold on, let me just try it a bit. How much can I get away with this? Oh no, there's still space here. Hello there, Arwin Bale. What is the goal of this? So, the game is having a contest. I did say this a bit earlier in the stream. The game is having a homestead contest, and I'm making a death labyrinth for the contest. Now, I want to use the labyrinth past the contest as just a thing for my friends to try and fail miserably at conquering. So I'm going to do my absolute best to make this as annoying as possible. I'm going to make the Chalice of Tears look like the Chalice of Happiness and Joy by the time I'm done with this. And this simply will not do. It's way too easy to pass. I need to be a little fair bit more tight. Oh. Okay, now it's a bit too much. Almost. Maybe if I change the angle a bit. Maybe then. And now... Still not. Oh, almost. Now it doesn't look like much right now. But I promise you, once it's past the initial point, everything will make sense. Sounds cool? I definitely think it sounds cool. My friends will probably hate me for a few days after I have them test this, but yeah. You're more mad at the fact you've been playing getting IDs for the pools, but at this point you're begging for any other IDs because for some reason, somehow, Honglu is the one sinner who has the most IDs than anyone else. Honglu does have a lot of IDs, I will give you that much. I understand your pain, Nox. So, a little bit more. Okay, now I can just pass through. Now here's the tricky part. I'm going to move this simply forward. But I'll also put another one so it looks like it continues. So if someone goes like this, they won't really notice there is a gap they can go in. That's the plan I have for this part. And I'll just make another entrance here, another wall section, another place, and it will keep going in various directions from there. Back to B mode. Okay, 7. Okay, that should work, I think. Okay, yeah. Like, we know that there is a tunnel there. But going just like this probably should not be visible to the average person. Next up, I'll adjust this. Oh wait, I think it actually blocks the path. Okay, just a smidge there. There we go, perfect. So if someone goes, oh, where is the exit? I wonder where the exit is. You can kind of see it for like a second if you're very close. Oh, I don't understand. Rodia is running in turns with only a 1, meanwhile Honglu has 7. Second most IDs only has 4. Praying for he's saying ID from pool, you're praying for any other IDs. So funny enough, when I started playing the game, Honglu also had the most IDs for a while. Then he kind of fell off and now he has the fewest IDs of all of them. I don't know what's up with that. That seems to be a general experience in the Limbus company. I could probably split this down the middle as well. Make a few paths people can go. Ooh, I could maybe do a bit of a jumping puzzle here to get them on the second level. But I'm gonna have to be very sneaky with what I use. Yeah, I do like that idea, so... I might need to angle this just a little bit. Because like that, it will leave this part here a little bit open and it should be possible to go around. I'll just have this like so. Hold on, let me test this. So, the bee, even though it looks like it's smaller, has the same hitbox as the actual character. So, if I can go in, the character can go in as well. Okay, perfection. I'm gonna need to wall off this area again. But that's fine. Then I'll have yet another wall over here. It's fine if they're not perfectly angled, it will make people ignore the ones that are angled weirdly on purpose. And now I can just copy these for a bit. Like so. What? Oh, I hit the reset, not the double. My bad. I can go 7. Just double it and make another one. I'm gonna make this one a bit more like this. Okay, another 7. It also helps if I make it seem like, oh, I can go to this. No, you can't. So people will ignore the places they can go to them. Yeah, Honglu, you did mention it's her favorite. There we go, so that. So should I have 4 paths total? Yeah, I think 4 paths is a solid start for a labyrinth. What do you think? Especially since I plan to make the labyrinth go all the way through here into the cave. Actually, no, wait, better plan. I'll make it go all the way here. Have it take various paths over the spring. Hold on, this is slow. Let me get my dragon. Over the spring. All the way down here. What was it? There was a cave somewhere around here. What was the cave? Hello, I'm looking for the secret entrance cave. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, so I'll have it go all the way over here into the secret entrance cave. And once they are here, I can go really creative with stuff because this has low gravity in certain specific spots. Actually, just saw art of your favorite idea. He sang along with her favorite Honglu ID. Yeah, sure. Send me a DM about it. Limbus company art generally looks pretty good, so I'm fine with that. But yeah, you can do so many things with this. Now the rocks don't really have mass here, these floating ones. The ones I will place, those will have mass. So you'll be able to do quite a fair bit of jumping puzzle all the way up in here. Oh yeah, right here. I went up the wrong hole. So all the way from here, from the middle, I want them to get to the top. Which I'll make as annoying and as frustrating as I can possibly do. Again, I aim to make the Chalice of Tears look like the Chalice of Happiness and Relaxation in comparison to what I have planned for these poor guests of mine. Sent. Okay, give me just a second. Oh, that looks nice. Ooh, I do have that. I have both of these actually, I just realized. Those are some very nice IDs. Alright. Wait. Give me a second. Why did the camera stop? I thought I fixed you today once. Why are you doing this again? Well, this is a bit of an issue. Excuse me for a second. Apparently the camera wants to be problematic, so I'll just swap on over to the reactive PNG for a bit. This one, I think. And then... so this one... oh, wait, what? Okay. So that one goes away. Where is it? Oh, there we go. So, hello, all model here. Also, reactive JPEG because the camera is being annoying today. Of course, of all the times it had to be annoying, it was today. Oh well. The Lord of Onion and Spice Brush. Yep. Love the index figure. Yeah, Spice Brush is just very, very different, I will say. Can't even decorate my house in peace and I have to deal with scuff. I promise I'll have it fixed by next stream. Because I already thought I fixed it. Apparently it just broke again, so I'm going to need to see what I can do about that at a later date. I did mention I want to use something to get up there. What do I have that I probably won't be needing? I need to be small. Maybe some books. Also, if you thought I was joking, no, it's literal books. Look how tiny these things are. Can I even sit on this? Oh my god, I can. Well, now that I have that information, I'm going to proceed to torture pretty much everyone and make it everyone's problem. Hello there, it's not as tiny as that starfish. Are you sure about that? Because I'm like 90% sure, if I could even grab it. They're almost the same size. Like, I don't think you realize the size of this. Look. Look how tiny it is in comparison to the starfish. I'll even rotate it. I thought I meant the bee. No, I did not mean the bee. I meant the book. Sorry, I meant the torture instrument. Because that's what this will be in my hands when I'm done with it. Wait, do they even have mass actually? Who the hell would even read on that? No, the point is not reading, the point is jumping. Jumping puzzle, that is. Okay, you know what, I want to test. Do they actually have mass or... Yep, they certainly do have mass. Now, is it a lot of mass? No, not really. I'm actually still not even sure how this one works. Like, I'm pretty sure if I take the book away, it stops working this way. It doesn't look like it should work, but it is. And that's perfection for what I want. Okay, let's move this on over here. Make it a bit taller. So like this, I cannot jump on it. But if I go here, then... I overjumped it. Now the problem with this is one of the things that a lot of jumping puzzle makers don't do is test their own things. I do exactly that. Which means I'll know exactly what I'm gonna put everyone through when I'm done with this. I thought I had it. Nope. Okay, it's possible. It's very hard, but it is possible. I know for a fact this man's gonna have test drive this. Yes, I will. What made you assume that, Nox? And yes, Nox will require all of the prayers possible when I'm done with this. When I'm done with this, this will be something to witness, that's for sure. Okay, so that's one jump. Gonna need another book for this. Is that big enough? I think it's big enough. I almost lost track of it for a second, Jesus Christ. Oh. Now, since I know it's possible to make that previous jump, okay, it's possible to make this one as well. Oh, are you asking me to make all of the jumps each and every single time? No. I'm not a masochist. Sorry, that is not happening. You're an Orn, you don't worship puny gods. You might need to find a few gods by the time I'm done with this. Just putting it out there. Because by the time I'm done with this, I don't think any gods will want to touch any prayers coming from you or anyone who's attempting this. Okay. Alright. Am I saying her prayers are weak? No, I'm saying he's gonna need a lot more than prayers when I'm done with this. Just label you an ice-breathing kill. Would you rather be associated with Jorback than this? No. Look, I'm merciful. There will be more than one path. Oh, well. Now, back to the question. Is that doable or is it not doable to make the jumps? Okay. Yes, it is. It is doable to make the jump. Okay, quick question. Is it possible to make the jump from here? Up, almost. Almost. I think one more step is required. Jesus Christ, these things are almost invisible. Like, I can see this one. I can barely see that one. And this one just blends in perfectly. Like, look at this. Can you even see where it is? You could make that jump. You're sending him a new braid. He might need a few spares. Oh, thank you for the follow. Kabla, hello there. Welcome on in. Thank you. I do like my scarf quite a bit. I apologize the new model isn't currently on screen. Slight technical issues with my camera. I'm going to need to see that fixed. Unfortunately. Worst part is I thought I fixed it and then it did this, so yeah. I don't think that'll be enough. Too many brains that I've enabled. What side of the bed did I wake up on to be this diabolical? Oh wait. This is supposed to be the easy path, by the way. I still have 1, 2, 3, and a secret 4th path to deal with and create. This is you're gonna struggle at the very start, quite a bit, but then you're basically scot-free for a little while. That's what this path right here is gonna end up being. Oh, almost had. I think I'm figuring out the tech for this jump in particular. Okay. Ah. There we go. So over here, if I have one more book over here and then jump, I think I should be able to get across. He's always been this diabolical and that, this map for 2+ years. Okay, look, my bed is perfectly fine. It's perfectly okay. It's very soft, it's comforting. But it's a little bit too soft and too comforting, and I feel like the world needs a little bit more discomfort every now and then. Some harmless discomfort, mind you. And this is perfectly harmless. You can just stop. You can just say, not today. Going through this is a choice after all. And it's a choice I will make sure pretty much everyone, whoever attempts it, regrets. So... Oh, also, Nox, you don't get a choice. I do need someone to test this out for me, after all. So, let's have a tiny little book here. Is that okay? I think it should be fine. Oh, wait, no. It might actually not be okay. Give me a sec. Oh no, I think that one's actually too high up. You could probably get to it with the dodge roll maneuver, like the aerial dodge. But that's some pretty high skill level stuff, and I'm not sure I want that in the puzzle. Because I can barely pull it off, and I'm not sure even with that you'll get to... Oh, wait, no, never mind. It worked. Okay, from here... I'm gonna have to have something to land on from that point. Maybe something. Give me a little bit to think. Some stairs. How could I make that work? Help is preferring lobotomy in Palworld again. I cannot help you with that one. That's something you need to fix for yourself somehow. She made something scary again. Again, I cannot help you there. That's not my department. Maybe if I shrink this a bit. Okay, that should work, I think. Oh, what? Hold on. So, I'm in the middle here, at some point. Now can I... Oh, wait. Can I sneak my way to that? No, not quite. I need to move that a bit more. What could ever scare Demon Prince? Oh, you know, just the usual Palworld stuff. That thing is not supposed to do that. That's so... Hold on, now I'm interested. What did you send? I don't get it. What's scary about this? No, like, that's amazing. I approve. Yeah, no, I agree with Eris on this. I approve. That pal is beautiful. Perfectly maxed. It definitely looked at everything in the world and said violence is the answer that I shall give. No, that's some nice damage numbers. 5-digit damage numbers in Palworld. That's impressive. Okay, now back to this. How do I do this? I think I need to lower it a bit. Angle it a bit more. Move it closer, maybe like this. Got that. Okay, so I can make it up here. Now can I... no, it's actually still a fair bit away. Okay, then new plan. Gonna take this, lower it again. Oh, about that level, I think. Okay, at this, once it's down by this point, it should be up. Wait, what? What? What was pushing me? Excuse me? That should not be allowed. Okay, so once I'm here... Okay, I can make it up here. From here, though, I think there's another step I need to get up there. But I'll just have one of these. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be probably using this anywhere else, so I might as well give it a use over here. I'm gonna have to seal off this part of the area for later. After that, I want this side to be a smooth sailing for maybe about halfway through. Then I'll start doing some more BS. Okay, for the most part, that part's done. I do want to keep working on every single part as we go, so I don't just forget about them as time passes. Okay, now I'm gonna angle this one a bit. Move it over here. Now for this. Oh wait, I didn't want to completely move that one. There we go. This whole puzzle shouldn't be allowed, but here we are. No, this puzzle is fine. This puzzle will be magnificent once it's complete. It will be so good, I would not be surprised if it is like, hey, we want to set a giant monster that hunts players inside of this puzzle. Can we just yoink it? And I'll be like, please let me design the monster. There we go. We'll just continue with this side as well. Actually, I was gonna have this here. Or you know what? I could have another section that can go into another place that's a bit more obvious, but I'll have this one be a dead end. Yeah, so I'll have this one go somewhere, but it's going to be a dead end in the end. Okay. Just need to turn this around, move it a bit. Ah, that looks fine, I think. Then we're going to get this. Move it here. And I keep forgetting I have a different button for the doubling of a decoration. There we go. That's the one I want. So this one's a little bit more obvious than the others. Like, you'll probably notice it when you go down, like this. Like, it's pretty obvious, yeah, there is a clear path here. Compared to the one that's all the way over here. Like, if you go like this, you'll probably not notice this part. Which leads to another section. The other one is supposed to be a bit more obvious. Wait. Where are there 130 decorations used? I swear I did not use almost 200 decorations already. What is eating up my decorations right now? Hold on. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I see the problem. Yeah, no wonder my decorations are used up. So many plants. And you might say, oh, but I have like 1,000 more. Why am I removing everything? I'm gonna place more than 1,000, that's why. Like, I already know that I'm gonna be using way more. And besides, this is like the standard of the place. So I can always bring it back. That's literally not a problem. For later builds. Yeah, again, Ares, I think you got it mixed up. It's definitely not masochistic, what I'm doing here. I can guarantee you that much. There we go. Okay, I think that's mostly it. Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit more humane. You do not know the extent of what this man has put me to. Yeah, you're... There's no HR for this, I'm sorry. HR is not helping Nox out of this one. Nobody in the company is hurt. I'm very respectful of everyone. Oh, human rights. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not forcing him per se. I'm just saying, there's this puzzle here. Would you like to try it? I'm not telling him, yes, keep going, never stop. No. I'm not doing any of that. If I did, then yes, I agree. Human rights should be involved. But no, this is a very humane, very normal jumpy puzzle. Perfectly legal. Yeah, also Nox is the devil, so I don't think human rights can save him. I'm gonna just angle this a little bit. Oh, got that. I forgot the... I really want an undo button. Hey GuildWars, if you can hear this at any point, please give me an undo button for this. Thank you in advance. That would really make my day. It's like the one complaint I have about this decoration system. It does not have an undo button. And it kind of needs one. I mean, kind of is a bit of a stretch. I would need one. I would require one. I would like to request one. Okay, just a little bit more. What did I just say? There we go. Now you might be noticing the angle is gonna meet up at some point. It's gonna not let you continue. And you are perfectly correct. It's meant to be a dead end. So I'm just gonna make it very, very tight. So that it seems like you can just barely squeeze in. Just maybe, just barely. And you'll stop right at the last stretch. And to make things absolutely devious, I'm just gonna put a ladder that would have taken you outside of the puzzle for free. Right where you cannot reach it. Here we go. A ladder ascending out of this puzzle to a wonderful view of double rainbow. It's a shame no one will ever be able to get there. So okay, that's done for now. Moving on. Well, I could definitely expand this a little bit more. Okay, so let's just start making a few more walls here. I have a very nice number to work with after all. There we go. Now this one right about here. Now since this is supposed to be a maze, I'm just going to make a bunch of random walls and only one of them will actually lead to where it has to go. So you will have the option of going the hard way at the start, but then it's going to be easy for a little bit. You're going to have the option of going the hidden way, which may or may not be easier. And then you're just going to have to deal with the maze that I'm about to make. I think just for quote-unquote ease of access to myself, I'll just remove the top for now. I'll put it back in later, because that's the easy part to remove and add back in. Especially since I can do adjustments and everything later on. And I have the reference point with this thing here. Everything else though, let's start making some more walls around. From a bird's eye view. Okay, this one I have to test a bit. Down I go. Okay, so I can't access it from here, that's good. Okay, that works. Then... okay, one over there. You're starting to see how this will be quite the labyrinth by the time I'm done. That's the fake path, I don't need to really change that. The real path will, the hard path will go on top and straight over there. Maybe around here. Then just move it a bit back. I'll figure out the actual path that is correct and all of the other ones that are false as I go. That's the neat part about making labyrinths. You don't really need to think too much about the correct path until it's time to finish it. At least that's how I make my labyrinths. All of the wrong paths first. Finally, at the very end, the correct path. And then maybe a bit of fine-tuning. Also, I don't want to get them to see the ladder over here. So they think that's the way to go. But it's not. So then end up going back, searching for this, going and realizing that no, that's a trap. Also, I like this section here because it looks like the other NPCs I have are just hanging out here, so it looks like there are other people trying to run the labyrinth. There we go. I was gonna set up my initial perimeter for the first level. And yes, this is the first level. If you thought I'm stopping at one level for this labyrinth, oh, you are so mistaken. Nox knows what abomination I did with the first jumping puzzle I had him test. There we go. Ooh, I just had a nasty idea. Hold up. What if I'll just make them think that this is part of the puzzle, but it's not? Okay, so I'm gonna make it so one path leads to the rock here, all the way down. And then they'll realize there's no way out. So I have to cover up this place a little bit, block it somehow. That's not a way out. How do I make this an actual trap though? Because they can still get out after they jump in. Unless I make a tile that goes down into it. Okay, this right here is perfect for what I want. I'm just gonna make sure everyone goes right into the hole, jumps in, and basically has no way of getting out. Thinking that's the solution when it's actually really not. Okay, maybe moved a little bit. Okay, a bit more. Or should I just increase the size? I think I can just increase the size, can't I? Yeah, that works. So I think it should work. Yeah, so they'll see this, they'll be like, oh, this was placed here. This is probably the way to go. Okay, a bit weird, but sure. And then they'll be trapped. A little fish in my new aquarium. Except for this part here that I have to block out somehow. Oh, hi fishy. I did not expect to be playing some not card today. Okay. Now can this book, placed like this, block off people, is the question. The answer is no. The book is literally not able to block them. Unless... Oh. Well, I think I've made the book block them. Okay then. I think I have myself an aquarium now. I think I need to angle that a bit better. I don't want them going around the hole. And a bit deeper. There we go. Then another one. Like so. There we go. Perfect. Well, almost. Alright then. Got a nice little well here. Just need to get the walls a bit higher. I'll straighten this one up a little bit, I think. Wait, how did this go so wrong here? On multiple levels. Nope. That's not gonna stand. There we go. Much, much better. And this one's still not right. Okay, they have no way of getting out. Perfect. And for a final touch for this part. Where was it? Not tombstone. What? There was something. Sign? No. Grave? Yes. I'll just have this here. Welcome to your new home. I hope you like sleeping with the fishes. There we go. I think that's a nice, playful and fitting thing to have there. I'm not a full-on monster after all. I don't want people to know when they have reached the end of the line. That's fine, yeah. Yeah, sure, I'd angle it to the rocks instead. Yeah, kind of like this. And now for this. Yeah, that bit should be enough. Then let's see. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Like they'll think a new level is starting, but no, it's just my player aquarium. And that leaves me with so much space to work with. Oh my, oh my. Well, better get to it then. Actually. God damn it! I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Hold on a second. Where exactly was the cave that I wanted to guide them ultimately to? Like, was it on... Where on the side of the map was it? Was it here, I think? I think it was there. I think it was all the way around. Yeah, it's right here. So that's here. That's gonna have a marker. Wait, is it the only place or is there another cave? I feel like there might have been another one. Oh yeah, there is another entrance here. So there's one over there and one over here. I could have one of the paths lead up to this. and one of them from there. Yeah, have it be a multi-path labyrinth. That could work, definitely. And then the secret one just goes above. It goes in here, then they will have to go up. Yeah, okay. I think I have a better general understanding of what I want to do with this. Which does mean I'm going to need a lot more walls. But then again, it's not a project that I'm expecting myself to finish today. Oh, why is the water so new here? Oh, lotus flowers. Well, not the flowers, but lotuses. Okay. Didn't notice that from on high. They look so like tiny, whatchamacallem. Not grasshoppers. What's the insect that shines in the night? I know the Romanian word for them is licorice. The English word is what eludes me. Give me a sec. Firefly, that's the word I was looking for. From here, they look like a bunch of fireflies. Actually, no, that one's fine like that. I'm just gonna do my best for this part to just confuse people on where they want to go. I could definitely pull the trick where it's just ever so slightly not visible, but you can go past through it actually. I could definitely do that. In fact, I think I'm doing that. Okay, just a little bit. Again, I want to make it seem like it's not the right way, but it actually is. Okay, let's see. Can I pass through it? Just barely no. A little bit. A little bit more. Okay, perfect. That looked perfectly blocked from this angle until you got very, very close. Okay, back to some more building right now. So, I'm gonna make that into one of the second level entrances. Time to hide it very well now. My one worry is that I'll probably run out of walls of this type at some point. Sooner, much rather than later, if I had to guess. So how many do I even have currently? Oh, still 47. Yeah, I'll definitely run out before I finish this, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to make some more. Not until that point. Plenty of time to be messing around. Oh, wait, nope, that's the wrong button. I need to up the music just a little bit. There we go. I do have to keep track of which one of these is the correct path, so I don't block that one off. But so far it's that. I also need them to reach that point for my player aquarium. There we go. That one's fine. We'll just have this not actually be connected to anything just to confuse them and mess with them. There we go. Alright then. It's starting to look like an actual honeycomb a little bit. Mostly the colors, if I'm honest. Although the holes also. Fair bit, I think. Maybe I should work on actually making this a bit more complete. Like just the outer walls at least. I know how far I want to stretch with this. Like that would be a logical choice. That, and I want to get a good idea for how much effort it's actually going to take to put all of these and to craft all of the walls I'll need. Because I'm already running low, I'm down to 30 walls. I could maybe do something with this path here that goes up and down. Wait, this is actually the correct mountain path though. Not a fake one. Where is it? Oh no, the fake one's... Wait, no. Where is the fake one? Okay, this is definitely the correct one. And where's the other one? I'm fairly certain there was another way. No, not this way. So there is the big way. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the ceiling. I forgot how pretty this cave is. However, which is the way up? I'm pretty sure I found a way up that wasn't the main way, so which way was it? Oh, I'll figure it out later. I'm getting distracted again. Yeah, the glider is fun. Like, I thought about changing it, but honestly, it's the most fun glider I have, unironically. Like, imagine you go on to meet the final boss who made this entire dungeon, who's put you through all of this, and he comes down like this. Okay, let's have a boss fight now. Okay, I'll let people access the strange pineapple. I think that should be fine. Oh. Okay, Helena, thank you for the redeem. I shall have a sip. Now then, back to construction work. I still remember how excited I was when I realized I can make a puzzle out of this, a labyrinth. My one complaint was that I couldn't make them bigger. And then they added these walls, which can be significantly bigger. But I'm gonna have to use them wisely. Because if I use them too early, they'll kind of give away where things are. And I don't want that. Now maybe kind of like this. For the most part. Actually no, the secret pack can probably go somewhere else. So it should be fine. If I close it off kind of like this. I'm not lazy, I'm just worried about the number of walls I'll need to make. Now granted, some might argue, oh, but that's also, you're too lazy to find the materials. Kind of? Like, don't get me wrong, I'll still farm for them, but I also want to play other games. I'm one of those people who likes playing a variety of games. Like, you will not catch me playing a single game for an entire month. That will simply not happen. Like, will I play one game for an entire month a lot? Yes. Will I play only that game? Definitely no. Okay. We're kind of reaching the point I wanted here. Okay, that's the enclosed space. So I'll have to fill all of this with various pathways. But the only real exits are the one that's over here in the corner that will go on top and past everything. Then I'll have the one that goes over there. I also need one that goes into the fish trap. And I'll have to extend that one over there, it goes around it completely. How many of these things can I make? Elonian lattice. Can I make 15 more? I think I'll need at least 20 more at minimum. Oh, that's not a lot at all. Oh no. I mean, the only thing I really need is the inscribed shards, but that requires I go and do season, what was it again? I think it's season 4, and I think it's, I want to say Jangai Bluffs. No, it's Domain of Korma. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely season 4 because it's for volatile magic. Okay. Well, I do have 20 more of these for now. Those aren't necessarily hard to farm. I can probably get like maybe 100 in a few days. But it is something I'll have to do if I want to finish this in time for the contest. So, I do believe I'll have to see about that. This is the right one. That's a fake, that's a dead end. That's trap. I need to figure out a few more traps and things to put in the middle to make it interesting for people who run it. Because I don't want it to be just the maze here. Like, I do want a few points of interest that people will try to get to just to see them. That's also something I'm gonna have to work on. For now, though. There we go. After that, gonna have a little bit of... In case it wasn't obvious, what I'm trying to do is have the correct way for this one snake all the way around and then enter from a completely random point. So it's not that easy to guess, even if you know that, oh, to the ends of the labyrinth, that's where the exits are. Like you have that one and you have that one, opposite ends. I wanted to make sure it's not that easy. I'm gonna have a bit of a snaked up path here. Wait, is that too close? Might be too close. Oh no, it is perfectly fine. I'm sure people will find this. I don't know about everyone else, but I find this quite relaxing. It's nice being busy building a nice home for people to enjoy. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was the wrong arrow. There we go. So now the correct path is along this end, a bit of a snaky path here. Let me just check that it is actually passable. Okay, yeah, perfect. Now, since I cannot ban the use of mounts inside of the homestead, all of this will have a ceiling, so people cannot just fly up. And some paths will only be accessible in human form. So if you try and cheese it with a mount, yeah, that ain't gonna work. That will only make things harder or damn near impossible for you. Okay, 11 more of these. There we go. Okay, and now we're gonna have a bit of a diverging point here. Because I don't want the right path to just be, oh, hug that one wall until you're out. No, 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 no. So this is where we start getting a little wee bit creative. Okay. I'll just make it take a little bit of a turn around here. I should maybe start being a little bit more careful with my placement. Because these things have a larger hitbox than they seem. So I can probably get away with placing them a little bit further apart. And that should save me on at least 2 or 3 walls in the long run. Which might not seem like a lot, but when I have a limited amount of them, yeah, that's actually quite valuable. Okay, maybe this one a bit lower. Less altitude. There we go. Can I still go through it all is the question. Okay, that one passes fine. That one passes, okay. Over here with the dead end. Passes. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay, perfect. This one passes, nice. From here maybe, yeah. And with that, I'm out of the decoration I need. Okay, so I would say it's about. I'd give it maybe I want to be generous and say 35% complete of the first level. I think that works for now. Probably gonna have to go on and farm some materials now. Where was it again? The thing I need. It was domain of Korma, I believe, right? Yep, domain of Korma. You know what? I still have some time. So why not to go and to show people exactly what will be needed to farm for this decoration while I'm at it. So, as you've seen, it's quite an interesting decoration. It can cover a lot of ground. It can be made into fairly neat walls. And I do believe it only requires the Path of Fire expansion, if I'm correct. That and any of the expansions that give you an access to homestead, which is the decoration stuff. So you need trade contracts, that's the Path of Fire stuff. You need to refine the homestead fibers, which are obtained by converting your everyday plants that you can farm normally. And then the inscribed shards, those are from a specific map, which is in Season 4, I believe. Yes, Domain of Korma. Season 4, Episode 3, to be specific. Now you can either do events. The easiest way is to just either complete the hearts and buy them with karma, which I'd rather not do currently, because I'm saving up the karma for something else. So the next best thing to do is just look around the map for the things that, for the chests that you can open to get the resource, the inscription. And in the meantime, I'll just get some more materials just to have them, just in case. Also, don't mind the tentacles, perfectly normal for an eldritch being such as myself.
Swiftness and accuracy of its supply lines. We are the lifeblood of this insurrection.
Yeah, Mr. Robotic Gilliman over here with the supply lines. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Goddamn plants. You think this is Australia with the way the plants want to murder you? Not that I've been to Australia, but I have heard the tales. Oh. Speaking of the supply caches. Okay, one inscribed shard. I need 2 per lattice, so I need to find a lot more. So there's one underneath here. Oh, ritual calcum. Now where's the thing? Further down. Okay. How much? Oh, there it is.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Okay, fine. I guess we're doing this.
That looks valuable.
I can't remember what exactly the daily amount of these you could find was. Was it 60, 40, 100, something like that?
Refreshing.
Oh, got that. Nice. Got another chest. Oh, there's another one. I think. Wait. No, that. Did I find another developer chest? Yeah, I think I did. So, something I've learned. There's some hidden chests that are placed by the developers for whatever reason that players cannot interact with. However, the chest detector that you can get in End of Dragons still finds them, funny enough.
You can never have too much treasure.
Do I want to deal with this? It is a group event. Wait, is that another person? No, I don't think that's a person. Nope. What? Oh. Oh, you know what? Let's try. Why not?
Spirits, to me. Power in form. Dead.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Sorrow cleanses us. Tormented. We walk beyond.
Okay, might not have a time, but this thing hurts. Okay, that... Can we ban that attack? I'm taking a page out of Denji's book. Can we just ban that one? That one seems unfair.
Perform the rite. Flee, you cowards.
Refreshing.
Okay, as long as it doesn't pull out some new skills, this should be fine. And as long as the plants don't get involved, I see you over there.
Perform the rite.
I see you over there, don't you even think about it.
Suffering is your reward. Dead.
What did I just say? Oh, it's a different plant. Still, what did I just say about getting in... What? Why did the teleport not go? You know what? No. I'm dealing with you first. Okay.
Submit.
Refreshing. That feels good.
Okay, this might take 20 minutes, but I can kill it. Okay, can you let me move? There we go. Ow! Okay, that was the wrong button to press there.
Oh, that had to hurt.
I might actually die from this. Can you stop it with the dash?
Spirits guide us. Submit. Sorrows told. Torment dead.
Why did I decide to do this? There's almost no benefit to me doing this. I'm just trying to fight the literal hard to kill laser from SCP. What did I tell you about getting into the fight? Goddamn plants. Don't you dare heal it. That's the literal last thing I need. Also, can you stop spamming the dash? That would be much appreciated. You son of a...
Spirits, to me.
I swear to God, these plants want me dead more than the lizard, which is saying a lot. Okay, maybe the lizard wants me dead more. I'm not sure at this point. I think they're having a competition over who gets to murder me.
Spirits, to me.
Oh, I swear to God, where are you? You think I didn't see you? Hmm?
Torment them. Submit. Shelter our souls.
Where are you? Okay,
Refreshing.
plant. We need to have a chat, you and me. There we go. Now the plant is gone. Now, to anyone who thinks this looks like a chore, like unnecessary, you are perfectly correct. I just felt like fighting the thing, even though it's supposed to be a group event. Ow. You are not supposed to fight this thing alone. I just felt like it. And I'm slowly regretting my choices, but I'm a little bit too far gone to stop now. You spawned again. Can you stop sucking the damn air?
That feels good.
Perform the right. Submit. Flee, you cowards.
I just noticed this is a legendary enemy, not a champion. No wonder I'm struggling so much. Look, half of the difficulty is the damn plants. This thing. This damn jacaraba. I'm not even trying pronouncing it right, but it doesn't deserve to be pronounced right.
On your knees.
No. I know a long time has passed, but I'm like 90% sure I actually don't have the thing right. How did that hit? Okay, okay. Where? Of course another one spawned. Can I have 2 seconds without being knocked down by the goddamn plants? But there, you can probably see why I like the combat at the very least of Guild Wars 2. Skill? Not necessary, but it definitely helps. You wanna just fight this thing that's supposed to be fought by like 30 people? You can. Will it take you an absurd amount of time? Probably. But you can do it. It is very, very doable. I did not get the dodge in time there. Okay, dodge. Okay, of course. We're doing this now. Okay, now for you. Because I know you're trying to be a pain in the everything. That AoE should not get me. Okay, almost done. It's thinking about it. It thought about it and so did I. Up until I got hit by it. Stop that thing from healing. Thank you.
Refreshing.
form the right. We walk beyond.
I thought I dodged that. I clearly did not.
Spirits guide us.
I really wanna just go for it. But I know the second I do, the damn plants will mess me up. Like they almost did just now. Can you not? There we go. Of course you casted it again. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, it's 4%. Can I please kill this without any plant intervention? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Why am I asking for the impossible when I already know the answer? Okay, now I think I can burst it. 2%. Okay, you're what? 1%. There we go. Whew. Isn't there a third one coming out? What do you mean a third one? A third plant? There's been like 50 plants so far. I lost count. Yeah, at least I got a decoration I didn't have.
Nice gear.
Ooh, this one I think sells for a little bit. Yep. Third GuildWars. Yes, yes it is. In fact, a while ago, we even had a Twitch stream drop for... Let me just find it real quick. For this. GuildWars 3. Okay, where's the plant? You sly little... It's not even you, it's you, isn't it? No, it's you. I saw you cast that. Oh no, it's both of you. Okay, you know what? Just for all of the annoyance you provided me during the fight with the lizard, I'm killing all of you again. And I'll wait for 3 seconds of you not existing. Whoever gave them as much aggro range as they did. Oh, I do not like you. I like you less than the person who invented the Chalice of Tears. Okay. Perfect. I can fly off. Freedom awaits. Freedom away from the plants. But yeah, GuildWars 3 was announced. We have seen a trailer of it, and I'm very, very excited for it. Defeat one legend to rank enemy. I did not even know this was part of my weeklies. Well, seems like it wasn't all for nothing. Oh, for real though, just look at this game. I cannot wait to see what they'll do with the third one. Because I have a sneaking suspicion it will be something very different. They've done very different things with past GuildWars compared to anything else in the genre. If I had to compare them to something, they're like the Warframe, but instead of Warframe for looter shooters, they're like the Warframe of MMOs, the people at GuildWars. ANET. They've done very unique things in the MMO genre, and all of them feel more like full-fledged RPGs, with a little bit of MMO sprinkled in. Then they do... whatchamacallit, then they do feel like MMOs first and RPG second, which is a problem I have with a lot of games. There's not enough choice there. The story is kind of meh sometimes with MMOs. There's a lot of grind. Doesn't really happen here. Like, sure, there are things to grind for. If you want, like, a death trap jumping puzzle that I'm making in my homestead. That will require, obviously, a little bit of farming. But once you have it, yeah, done. Good job. Enjoy it.
You can never have too much treasure.
You also can't lose it, unlike Final Fantasy. I still don't understand how that was ever a good idea. Oh, that's one ugly fish. No, I mean, good sir, I'm just taking this and leaving. How many scribe shards do I have by now? 3, 4 more. What's the deal with these crystals? I don't remember seeing them before. I know there's something up with them, but I just don't remember what. And I'm pretty sure I would have seen them before, so there's something that got added at some point. I'm like 90% sure that's the case. Unless they're part of an event I just don't remember, which is totally possible.
Commander, see those Choya over there? I have an idea.
Now you just want me to dance with the Choya. As a Choya. I will not be part of that. I like just adventuring, flying in the game. It's such a nice feeling. I do apologize, it's probably not... What's with the... Oh, that's what with the combat music. I was like, wait a second, what am I fighting? That's what I'm fighting. Or at least what the game thinks I am fighting. I am not fighting that, I am leaving. There really are a lot of these crystals all around. Oh look, it's another swamp. Ah, of course it is. With basilisks too. Did Miyazaki help design this part or... Oh, and it's poisonous. Yeah, I feel like they took a page out of Miyazaki's book when they designed this section of the map. Like, I don't know, just a smidge of a hunch. Nope. There's another supply cache here.
That looks valuable.
Oh, there it is. How many do I have by now? 5. You know what, I'll take one more and that should be enough for today. Poison Swamp. Miyazaki, I love your games, but did you have to inspire everyone to make poison swamps all over the place? I wish I had B mode, so I could take first-person screenshots here while on the mount. Oop. On the chest. Why is it? Why is the chest like that? Oh, someone started a bounty. Oh, I'm close by. I think I can help with that. Oh my good sir, what are you doing?
Pierce you!
Armored up.
Really? Sir.
I appreciate
Embrace
it.
the world beyond. Grief becomes you. Spirit, reserve us.
Okay, this one has some nasty modifiers. The things with bounties is that they have a few random modifiers. You can see them here. This one petrifies you if you look at him at certain points. Then he has these annoying little balls of light where you need to discharge Leyline energy.
Becomes you. On your spirits, reserve us.
And then what's the other one? Oh yeah, that's the phase shifted. Avoids attacks from outside the area and then from inside the area.
No mercy for enemies.
I'm gonna just grab these 3 things and then I think that's a good place to end the day.
Refreshing.
A little bit of building, well, a little bit more. A little bit of fighting. A few events. Oh. Okay, seriously? No. You wanna do this? Let's do this with Dragonfire, shall we? Come on, where are we going?
I am dead. Time on your knees. We walk beyond.
There we go. I just fought a legendary lizard all on my own. Do you think a veteran can do anything? Please. There we go. Alrighty then. I think that should do for today. Ooh! When did I get this? I'm not sure if I'm happy about this. Like, on one hand, the collector in me says, yes, be happy. On the other hand, it's the goddamn Jacaranda. It's the goddamn plant that I hate from this expansion. And it's also quite expensive. For a mini, at least. Wait, how big is it in the picture? Where's it? Okay, it's actually fairly big for a miniature. Like, the ones I like are the ones that are fairly big. And then you have stuff like this. And that's just a tiny guy. It's not really all that impressive. Like, it's not that much bigger, but it feels bigger because it's floating. So I get why the price is there. And it's also probably a rare drop. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sell this. Hopefully someone buys it, but if not, I'll just insta-sell it later. For now, let's just go with this. 1 copper less, list. If anyone wants that abomination as a miniature, you can have it. I want no part of it. Also, please do ignore my inventory. I really need to clean it at some point. But yeah, once again, thank you all for watching. Let's see if I can find someone to raid. Let's see who is live right now. Let's see. Ooh, someone's playing The Last of Us Part 1. I'm assuming that's the first game. That's the good one. Yeah, let's raid Nakami, shall we? So, for a raid message, let's just go with a normal BG raid, shall we? I should probably figure out how the proper raid message now. Actually, does anyone in BG have a raid emote? I don't think we do we? Yeah, you know what, just a simple BG array will do for the message for now. And we will be raiding Nakami June, who is currently playing The Last of Us. The first game. They are a good friend of mine. I've known them for quite a while. And she is quite a lovely person, so be on your best behavior. I shall be starting right now. There we go. Once again, thank you all for watching. Apologies for the scuff. Sadly, this does seem to be part of my brand at this point. Not sure if or when I'll fix it. The camera, I'll definitely fix it by next time. The scuff, ooh, I'll have to see about that one. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all later. Good night, everyone.
Losing track of what I'm doing. Hey Rosa, how you doing?
Oh, and see you later, YouTube, as well.